Hello, just wanted to show one of my older customs. I guess not really old, I did it earlier this year, but he's just been on the shelf for a while now, so for me, he's, not new. So with this guy, man, I went to town doing this, and I originally bought a Hellboy head sculpt. Okay, now you might think that's a Hellboy head sculpt. It's not. This is actually Sabretooth from AOA. I shaved down the hair, sculpted a little bit on top, added his horns, painted it obviously. I even added this little mustache on him, or goatee. Had already the ponytail, but this body is from a Power Rangers villain, and I swapped out the legs, just the calf part right here, with one of the Multiverse of Madness, that Build-A-Figure looked like a Minotaur. So I used his lower leg and then obviously painted it. Yeah, this guy came out pretty good. Used an extra belt of mine. I think this belt is from a McFarlane Warhammer figure. Just painted up. This chest had fur on it. I shaved it down. You could probably see the grooves. I mean, it's not perfect, but Hellboy is supposed to, I don't know, he's like a demon, I guess. I don't really know the history on Hellboy. I just like the character. And so this coat is from a very old action figure. I don't even know what it is. It looks like a detective kind of. Dude's holding a cigarette and everything. So I just took it off and put it on Hellboy. I added some bendy wire in it so it does pose around. But this is my Hellboy. It took a lot of work to get this neck. The neck is articulated. It can move. So I just wanted to, I'm trying to go through all of my customs that I've made this year. I haven't been getting as much, attention on Instagram, so I'm just showing more videos, doing, I guess, my version of shorts. These aren't necessarily reviews. They're just me showing some of my collection, stuff that I like to do. When I get a figure or an idea for a figure, it's really hard for me to just sit and wait. I think immediately, base body. Can I paint? Do I need a head sculpt? Can I create a figure that I don't have? Or can I improve a figure that I already have? That's my enjoyment in this hobby right now. The hobby is changing. It seems it's becoming a lot more expensive. And not only that, but the stuff that we're getting sometimes is just, it's boo-boo, cheap. The plastic's cheap, the lack of paint, lack of articulation, like modern articulation. This guy has got the upper torso and the lower crunch. So if I really wanted to, he can get into some pretty dynamic poses. Yes, he has a tail. Hellboy doesn't come without his tail. But so this hand is so again, I use balloons a lot. So this is a balloon wrapped over some rubber tubing that I found. Popped it on there. I used the fist from that big Marvel Legends from the What If, the Steve Rogers suit. So I just painted that red. I have the other hand that has like a more open, so I can swap that out. I have different hands for that, but I like having this because, Hellboy has his gadgets. So yeah, just wanted to show off my version of Hellboy. I know that new one's coming out soon and everyone's going to have their Hellboy in their collection, but here's mine. Thank you.